welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tatiana. I've missed you. It's been quite some time, quite a few weeks since I picked up the camera and vlogged and chatted with you, and I needed it, but I also missed this. I've just been soaking up being pregnant over here and just enjoying the season, being really present, lots of nesting, lots of laying on the couch. I also haven't had that much to share, but when I have, I just wanted to like be off my phone, off my camera, and really soak up this season. But I also want to capture it because I know I'm not going to be pregnant forever. So here we are. I'm going to bring you along this weekend with me. I am currently 36 weeks, so I've hit the 9-month mark. So I know I'm not going to be pregnant for that much longer, which is so crazy, and we're just so excited. But this weekend, it's currently Saturday morning. I'm about to go to a chiropractor appointment, and I'm just gonna bring you guys along what we're doing. We're gonna go out to brunch after and then do a little bit of nesting. We've got a lot done, so I wanna share some updates with you guys with the hospital bag, what I'm doing to prep for labor, and I can't really think of anything else right now because pregnancy brain, but we'll get into it during the vlog. So let's show a little bump update before we go. Yes, there we go. So this is 9 months pregnant, 36 weeks. Baby boy is not in the optimal position right now. So I've been going to the chiropractor a lot. This is my 3rd time this week. Been doing tons and tons of mobility, new stretches and exercises that I'll show with you guys, acupuncture to get him in the head down position so I can birth him naturally, God willing. Send your prayers. We have been praying a lot. It's been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, but you know what? It's God's plan. So doing everything we can and surrendering to it. That is what it's taught me. So anyways, we're gonna go to Cairo. Oh, before we go, we got a new couch. Here's a little house life update. It's not, don't mind, it's kind of messy right now. But we got this in last week from Rooms to Go. We put these covers on it because we have a cute little puppy and a newborn coming, so we wanted to keep it nice and clean, but we love it. It pulls out into a sleeper. We really just wanted to feel really cozy. Our last couch just like wasn't doing it for us before we welcome our little baby, since we know we're gonna be laying on the couch a lot postpartum. So that's another little update. But right, we need to go to Cairo. I'm running late, and go to brunch after that, and we'll get into what else we get into today. Just got Justin at the chiropractor, and he's like, okay, go for a 10-minute walk, move your hips, your pelvis, and come back, and we're gonna check and do a few more adjustments. So we're doing whatever we can to get this baby to move. At least it's pretty here. It's nice.
Yeah, baby, you're an expert already. You're natural. Yeah, keep going. High knees. This mama's a badass. I love her.
Came home to this. Who did this, Whiskey? Who did that? Who did it? It's a little playtime with Whiskey to get his energy out. Let's go. Oh my god, oh my god. Wait, Evan, there's a spider on me. Wait. I shared this on my Instagram, but we were struggling with his water bowl because his normal one, he would make an absolute mess and get water all over the floor, and I almost slipped. So we got this thing, and it kind of like limits how much water he has versus this being full of water, and he just sips this at once. And let me tell you, he doesn't get it all over his mouth as much, or the floor. This was because we spilled. Yeah, so I highly recommend. Got this on Amazon. I'll link it below. If you have a messy dog drinker and makes a mess of your house, highly recommend.
Hotel Tatiana.
You gotta love Evan singing. So it is a couple hours later. It's about 1 p.m. right now. I don't know, the morning flew by. I'm not sure how many clips I even recorded, but chiropractor took a little bit longer. And then we went to breakfast. We checked out this new spot in West Boynton called Turning Point. Bomb. I got this skillet. It was like this fall festive skillet with like sweet potato, caramelized onions, chicken sausage, and eggs and mozzarella cheese. And it was like a blend of sweet and savory. Exactly what I wanted. It was so good. And then we looked on our camera and Whiskey was misbehaving. So we did a quick Amazon return, had to come back home. We got home to Whiskey demolished an Amazon package, and luckily he didn't get the contents inside because it's for the baby. Ah, dogs, man, you gotta love them. They're a lot of work sometimes. He's usually a really good boy, but I think because we were gone for a little longer than we usually are in the mornings, he was not happy with us. So we just took him out and we played catch for quite some time, and now we're here. So I am going to do some stretches. I didn't have time first thing in the morning, so I'm gonna do them now while I sip on my red raspberry leaf tea. So this is one of the things I am doing right now. I started in my 3rd trimester to really prep myself for labor. Red raspberry leaf tea is known to like help soften your cervix, to help ease labor. So I am currently at 3 cups a day. I know you can start in your 1st or 2nd trimester, and I actually didn't do that. Kind of wish I did. And you start slow, like 1 cup, 2. Now I'm at 3, and so luckily I like tea. It's really not a bad flavor. Biggest tip, because I'm at 3, like especially living in Florida, like I don't want hot tea. I make iced tea. So I batch this. I do like 9 cups each time. I do it twice a week, and then this this thing holds exactly 3 cups. So it helps me stay accountable of making sure I drink it all within the day. I literally sip on it all day because I just can't do it in one sitting. But luckily it's been a good experience so far. I have been doing a few other things and I'll share that. But for now, I'm gonna go do some stretches, and then I think we're gonna finalize our hospital bags, and I'll share with you what we're packing. Not like a full hospital bag tour, but maybe some of the things you may have not thought of, because I did so much research and looking at other people's videos, and I was like, those are good ideas. So I will share that when we get to it. But for now, let's stretch. So first round of stretches is done. Like I said, because baby's not in optimal position, I'm doing absolutely everything I can naturally to get him in the right position. So that includes stretching and mobility 2 to 3 times a day. It's a lot, but it's gonna be worth it. I know it's gonna work. I'm gonna hold that faith. I've been doing stretches using Mom Day. She has a great YouTube channel with a ton of videos throughout my entire pregnancy, which has been great. And then my midwife and chiropractor recommended a few other ones. They recommended this website called spinningbabies.com, which has a different set of like chiropractor, physical therapy type of stretching mobility techniques to help actually get babies into proper position versus just stretching. And that's been huge. Evan's been helping me out a lot because some of them are partner exercises. So like the one where I'm upside down on the couch, that is one of them. It creates like this hammock for the baby. So yeah, there's that, doing everything we can. Just one thing I wanted to share that I've been doing for labor prep is hypnobirthing. So while I do my stretches, I love listening to these tracks. So if you don't know, a little bit of my background is in neurolinguistics programming, which is essentially the language of the unconscious mind. So hypnosis, I do a lot of like nervous system regulation, breath work, and those are all things you want to do and practice and get good at for labor, because it's not just physical, it's mental, it's spiritual. And it can be hard. I haven't gone through it yet, but that's what I've heard. And so many people have recommended that, you know, you practice these things, that it becomes automatic. So I did this course called Christian Hypnobirthing, phenomenal, but she has a separate app. You could just do the app that has all of these tracks like meditations, positive affirmations, positive scripture, and you want to practice it before labor, and it's training your mind to kind of get really into the parasympathetic, a calmer state, learning how to come within and focus on your breath, focus on positivity, focus on a good experience. And this is Christian focused. So my main goal for this birth is to bring in my faith into it, because that's just truly what I believe in. This is such a spiritual experience, and I want the Lord to be with me every step of the way. You know, he's blessed me with this baby from the spiritual realm, and I'm bringing it earthside. And so I could never imagine not giving birth without my faith and God in there. So I love listening to it while I stretch. It's helping me practice with my mind staying focused and calm, focus on my breathing when I do all my stretches, and we'll see how it goes. They say birth can be like a marathon, and you have to train for a marathon, so I'm training for labor as best as I can. So that's something else I'm doing for labor prep. And yeah, anything else? Pregnancy brain, you guys, is a real thing. Like, I sometimes lose my train of thought and I forget, and I hope it goes away once baby is here. But I will say one important thing that I'm focusing on is making sure I have a variety of stretches and mobility every time I'm doing it. So right now I did a lot of like belly stretches, hip openers, pelvic floor. Then I'll do a little bit more of like lunges, runner's lunges on the next one, using the Bosu ball as well, and just changing it up so that I'm moving my body in different ways. And then the exercises with Evan, which they're so fun. For now, let's go do our hospital bags. All of the accessories for the hospital bag. So
we're going on a trip.
just a couple days stay at the hospital. So I'm not gonna like break down and share my entire hospital bag. There's so many videos you can find online with people. This is my first time, obviously, going to the hospital, having a baby. So I know I'm gonna overpack. So maybe I'll make a video of like what I packed compared to what I actually used and needed. However, based on some of the videos I've seen and researched, these are a few essential accessories that I'm gonna bring to help my labor and postpartum experience that maybe you didn't think of. So let me show you. For labor, I got these, it's this TENS machine. My sister gave it to me. These are like these pads, and it like vibrates, so it stimulates like your muscles and other areas to help distract if you're feeling discomfort or pain. I also have essential oils. It's not in here because that can help trigger calmness and relaxation. This is a cooler. Yes, we're gonna be bringing a ton of snacks, but also this cooler is to bring my placenta home. Yes, I am bringing my placenta home. Long story short, if you didn't know, there's definitely a black market for placentas. Hospitals claim that they don't sell or profit off of your placenta. Maybe they don't, maybe some do. I don't care. There's an industry, doctors use placenta, blood, and stuff for stem cells, for whatever. Cosmetics, yes, it's a thing. And this isn't like $100. It could be like to $50,000. So, yeah, no, I'm not taking a chance at the hospital having my blood, my placenta, my whatever else is in there to either profit or just have. We're gonna take that home. Wow. What I'm gonna do with it, not sure yet. You can encapsulate it to help with postpartum just deficiencies, or you can bury it, you can freeze it, you can do art with it. I don't know, but
is it good for the plants? It
is good for the plants. So just had to preface that. If you think I'm weird, I don't care. Look it up. Bringing our own blankets for excuse me. It's because I have the sweatshirt on, because your Auntie Lauren taught you to bite wrists when they're sweatshirts, huh? Bad Auntie Lauren. Our own blankets for comfort, old ones because hospitals creep me out and they just feel dirty to me. So if I have to trash those, I'll trash those. This is for baby because I heard they come out with the sharpest claws. We have nail clippers too, but I don't feel comfortable with that. So this is like a buffer. This is for breast pump. So my lactation specialist said, don't bring your breast pump, just bring your flange. I just feel like that, flange, I feel like that sounds weird. So you always wanna make sure you measure your nipples for your breast pump. So you only bring that part. Fan for labor, because I bet you it's gonna get hot. This is a sound machine for baby. They're not used to complete silence, and also I like falling asleep to background noise. Nightlight. So this is something that we're going to be using in the nursery and our changing station, but I hate overhead lights in general. So after I have the baby and even during labor, I would just want like a soothing light. Even when the nurses come in, that's what we're going to use. This is a Xoxo. So when we're breastfeeding or if I'm pumping, you put this on your other boob to really just capture any milk that drops. I got this, so I have a different breastfeeding pillow, but this is good for, I don't know, it's massive. It's all the way down there. This is good for travel, and I know we're gonna be traveling, so I think this will be good for the plane. Just gonna bring this to the hospital. I'm hoping to collect colostrum before baby comes, but you just never know if the baby needs to go NICU or, I don't know, actually I'm not even gonna speak that into existence. So if he does, I wanna be able to have something to collect it in the hospital if I'm not able to do so prior or breastfeed him right away. I have all electronics that I need to pack. Polaroid, disposable camera, old school vlog, shower essentials, heating pad, baby's blanket and muslin cloths. This is baby stuff, just the nail clippers, onesies, sleepers, my clothes, bathrobe, pajamas type of thing. I did buy gowns because I wanted to birth or labor in my own gowns, but I think I'm just gonna go with the hospital gowns because, well, yeah, I don't wanna come home and do that laundry, but I'm gonna bring it just in case for postpartum. And those are like, I think, things that are extras on top of toiletries and more clothes and yada yada yada, but maybe that gave you some ideas. A few other things that I didn't mention are a speaker for labor so I can play all my worship music, printing out our birth plans so they know exactly what we want.
Do our eye masks?
Yes.
Do our red light glasses?
Yes, eye masks so that we can sleep during the day if we need to. Red light glasses because I don't know what time we're gonna be in the hospital. And again, we hate fluorescent lights, not good for your body. The blue light, no. So these are like things I already have packed in this bag. Also rose water. I saw a birth vlog and this woman loved having it sprayed on her. We'll see if I like that. A tip my best friend gave me was to bring like a tote bag. This opens up into a bag, just to bring all of the things that they give you, like diapers, like all of the postpartum mom stuff, they're gonna provide for you. Pads, diapers, nipple pads, that stuff. So take home as much as you can, they said. And that stuff, like, again, you'll find them on any hospital bag checklist, like nipple creams, etc. Another tip she gave me was for a toiletry bag, try to get something that hangs on the door so you can just have easy access to it, or for somebody else too, instead of like rummaging through a bag. Daddy over here has his own bag. We're gonna pack up a carry-on bag. But I would rather overpack and have all the things for me and baby for labor, postpartum, and delivery than to not have it, or to have to go with hospital options that maybe I don't want. Oh, I need to get my slippers and my grippy socks.
Can you check our red light glasses first?
It's right here. And a folder. We have like a filing folder coming in from Amazon to put all the paperwork, birth plan, but also like baby paperwork, birth certificate, I don't know, whatever they give you, have that nice and organized.
It's getting real, baby.
It's getting real.
My going home outfit.
Is it a thing that no men wear pajamas? It's just like...
Just pajama shirt and boxers. That's it.
It's not even a pajama shirt, you just wear a t-shirt.
Yeah, like an old t-shirt.
Men are strange. Okay.
You're strange.
You like your new toy?
Are you still recording?
Yeah. You like your new toy? Come show off your new toy. You like your new toy? It's a little bone and tug of war for us to play with you. We just got back from just a couple quick errands. We also got Whiskey, a new little toy that you saw, and this one. I have to hide it because I'm gonna give this to him.
Cat.
The fox. I'm gonna give this to him when baby's here. I have like a little bag in the closet of like new toys just to kind of keep him excited and busy when baby arrives. And then went to the dollar store to get some candles. I'm gonna put this around our bath for when I labor. We'll touch base in a couple hours. See you then. some egg burritos this morning.
Let's go. This looks incredible.
This does look good. Good morning, friends. Last night was so chill and low-key and everything that I needed. We got takeout from our favorite spot, Yama. I had this penang curry, which was so good. And then we watched Hitch and I fell asleep on the couch. And this morning we went right to church. We grocery shopped, just finished breakfast. And then we're gonna do like a power hour clean of the house. I have the sheets going in the wash. We're gonna put new ones on our bed. The dishwasher just finished, so I'm about to unload that. I'm making my raspberry leaf tea for the next few days. What else? I do a load of towel laundry, maybe even clothes, and just really like get the house tidy and clean. I'm just needing that feeling to go into the week, but just feeling extra let's clean everything. I think that is a blend with nesting. One thing they say is like in your final weeks before you give birth to make sure your house is always like tidy and clean. So I think I'm feeling that extra right now. Before I start, I'm gonna have myself a date bar. So another thing I'm doing for labor prep is eating dates. You start around like 36, 37 weeks. It helps soften and ripen up your cervix, where the red raspberry leaf tea does a little of the same, but also has a ton of nutrients for your uterus and like the contraction part of it. So those are two major things I'm doing to prep labor. You've probably seen a lot of people do it. So what I did this week was I made date bark. My best friend Lauren, who's like one of the best cooks that I know. This is an easy recipe, but like is one of the best cooks I know. Posted it and I was like, okay, I gotta do it because I've been procrastinating. Make sure you follow her. I'll like put her handle here. She has two of them. And it's so good. It's literally the dates rolled and squished, peanut butter, melted chocolate, and sea salt. And let me tell you, it makes eating the dates so good, because they say to eat the medjool dates, I think 5 to 7 a day, and the other ones, something with the P, 3 to 4 because of the sizing. So if you're not a date person, it definitely can be hard. So finding different ways to do it makes it easier. And it's a sweet treat. Like, it's such a good dessert. All right, I'm gonna eat this, put music on, a timer on, clean the house, and then we'll touch base in a little bit. Afternoon has consisted of this. Cuddling on the couch with our little baby. Two babies. He's sleepy. Don't wake him up. We're setting up our little baby Bjorn bouncer.
Where is this going?
Don't mind the video quality. I'm using my phone, but we just opened up our stretching bud. This lounger that we got that everybody loves for their babies. However, I just realized the one on my registry was for a toddler size. So it's kind of the same sizing width-wise. It's just the length. And now I'm all in my head going back and forth trying to decide, do I just keep this toddler or do I exchange it for the baby size? But either way, heard that this lounger type of style thing is so good for babies. I got the covers. Obviously the covers don't fit because I got the wrong sizing. So there's that, while Evan is trying to put a water filter in the bathtub for the baby. It looks like this. So it just hangs off the faucet to just make sure we're giving our baby clean water without chlorine and chemicals and all the toxins that are in our tap water, especially in Florida. Like, our tap water is not clean. So we're just setting those things up. Our little thermometer ducky. I mean, we can easily do these things when baby is here, but also I just want to rest when baby is here. So we're just doing this in our guest room / new office. Is a mess, so don't mind the background. But you helping daddy?
I might have to do something else to secure this one.
Why is it not working?
This doesn't hang on.
Well, that's what it's supposed to look like, guys.
When you like.
Are you guys good? Just having a cuddling nap session. All right, let's go do moxibustion. We're on to the next thing I'm doing to prep for labor.
Moxibustion.
Moxibustion. So this is because we're trying to get baby in optimal position, so it's not something everybody needs to do to prep for labor. But it's like an ancient Asian practice, like acupuncture. It's based on like the acupressure, like theory realm, whatever. I don't even know. I can't even explain it. But essentially, it's this that thing, which is mug root, and you light it up and
I will say ChatGPT backs the research.
yeah, of course. What did they do before we had all of these things? Like, there's natural remedies. I did this last week when I went into acupuncture, and I was feeling movement for sure. I was also doing acupuncture. So what it is it's a stick. This is mug root, and what you want to do is you want to hold it next to your pinky toe, both of them. Like, you go back and forth. You just heat it up and do like 5 minutes each, kind of going back and forth, so 10 minutes total. But yeah, it's an acupressure point, and I do feel movement when we do it. Sometimes I'm sitting straight up like this. Other times I'm leaning forward on this ball to kind of create that hammock, and we're in it. We're in our garage right now because it smells. I literally feel like I'm in high school again, like smoking in the garage. And like,
Like a cigar.
Yeah, move it closer. It kind of has like that cigar smell. So we're gonna do this for the next 10 minutes and see if we can get baby to move for us. You ready for dinner? You ready? He's patiently waiting. We're currently in the transition process of just more natural fresh foods instead of just kibble. So we're using Farmer's Dog, and this little boy loves it. You love it, isn't that right? And then for dinner for us, we made ourselves some burgers with a side of Brussels, and that looks delicious.
Thank you, Jesus, for this meal, Whiskey. Amen.
Amen.
Take a break. Okay, good.
Okay, get it. Hi. Saying hi. We are being very productive. We just showered, had some lunch, and I just made my postpartum cart. It's been on my to-do list for weeks and I haven't done it, so I'm gonna show you guys what's inside. So here is what she looks like. I'm very proud of myself. I got the cart from Target, and these attachments, I think they're from Target as well. Maybe the hanging one is Amazon, and these were Target. I'll link it below. But anyways, I got this diaper caddy from my friend, my baby shower. There's an Amazon version that I had on my registry, and I just filled it with diapers, wipes, butt spatula, extra wipes, an extra onesie, like a muslin blanket cloth, burp cloths, and this is just like a portable changing pad. On the side here, she had gifted me, these are affirmation cards, healthy, non-toxic, baby powder, diaper balm, binkies, and then I have some extra space to add more as we go once he's here. The second layer is a blend of breast pump essentials and snacks. I heard you get very hungry when you are breastfeeding and breast pumping. So the breast pump, I have it here. I was gonna put on the third level, but it doesn't fit. But I got these Spectra, and then some of my snacks are these cookies, beef sticks, protein bars. On this side, I have my friend Illy, another thing of her gift was this postpartum like nutrient pouch with just a ton of amazing ingredients. She, I think, sells it on her website, Live Healthily, so I would check that out if you're interested, because postpartum nutrients are essential. Here I've got Minerals and Chill. It's one of my favorite adrenal cocktails and electrolytes drink. Other electrolytes, and then these are all nipple butter, nipple cream. I got this tincture, I think it was off Amazon maybe, I don't know, just to help rebalance my hormones. So that's this layer. And then the next layer is just, again, more breastfeeding essentials and breast stuff. So like cooling gels, nursing pads for when I leak, the parts to my breast pump, extra Minerals and Chill. I didn't open this yet, but this is a manual breast pump that I heard is absolutely amazing. This is like a storage container, so while I'm pumping or breastfeeding one, put this on my boob, collects milk. And then this is a colostrum collector that I'm hoping to start in the next week or so once I get the okay from my midwife. So that is my postpartum cart. Very proud of myself. So I'll make sure to link the organizers in the carts and some of the things that I have there, and I'll just like link a lot of other stuff. And think these are the things that I got from Target. And I also put together this little basket that we're gonna have in our bedroom filled with diapers, wipes, another spatula, and diaper balm, just to have handy on the go for nighttime. I'll have the cart with me too, but we got a nurse changing station for our bedroom temporarily, just because we wanted to have something there. May use it, may not. We got it off Facebook Marketplace though for like $20, and it is in amazing condition. So in there I also have a lot of like my postpartum personal care kit, like the Freedom Mom kit, diapers, adult diapers, adult pads, all the things that I'm gonna need for postpartum to take care of myself down there. So I put all of that in baskets. I'm gonna add this there, and that is where we're at. We're prepping baby, and the nursery is done, but I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to show it on this video. I'm going to record a whole nursery tour tomorrow actually, so make sure you come back to the channel, make sure you're subscribed to take a look at the nursery, because I am so proud of myself. It came out so good, so good. I'm so in love with it, and so I'm going to share that with you guys, link everything, and now we just kind of like wait, we chill. That's what I've been up to. That's just me 9 months pregnant, and I'm just gonna end this vlog here because I feel like it was a little scattered. Thought we were gonna do a little bit more activities and fun things to bring you along with. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, you guys. This is just, I think, the epitome of being 9 months pregnant is you're prepping for the baby, you are in full nesting mode, constantly cleaning, constantly organizing and reorganizing, and then you're tired. So I'm gonna take a nap after this and then do a few other things that I have to do on my to-do list. But I'm so grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being on my journey. I plan to continue to create more vlogs once baby boy is here and just bring you along our next chapter. But for now, I will see you in the next vlog, which will be the nursery tour. And I hope you have the most radiant day ever. Bye.